But good morning.
Good morning, y'all, because bitch, it's fucking okay. And we back at it again with another episode. As y'all see, I have Stunnaplayz returning again for another episode. Um, we getting into it about this recession because I feel like it's causing a mass hysteria as media does. And it's not a lot of knowledge getting spewed at people. It's just you basically need to make 3 times your income to survive, and everybody's going fucking nuts. So we here to, educate y'all a little bit about what's going on and really just give it to y'all raw, because I feel like when you talk about stuff like a recession, you have to be
Open-minded.
you have to be very open-minded, and you have to pay attention and listen, because you getting worked up and stressed out about money, something that's the root of all evil, is not going to help you survive through the recession. Okay. So, and a disclaimer, we are not experts. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't know nothing about the government, how shit works. We just tell you what the media is telling y'all, because clearly y'all are not interpreting the media, the mass media,
the correct way. Yeah, the right way. Yeah. So, damn. Make sure y'all light y'all soon. Grab you a little drink.
Yeah, get your little mimosa, little orange juice, get your vitamins, your little blunt. We waking and baking today. I feel like.
Hope you had a little good day so far. Whenever you do tune in, thanks for tuning in to the podcast. It really means a lot. I like this podcast. I always want to do one, but I don't know how to do like little stuff like that. So when she said she was gonna start one, I was like, "Oh yeah, let's do that." So I've been geek. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we better go ahead and get the topic. Let's just start off when I first really learned about the recession. I was in college. I was in my senior year, first semester, senior year of college. And I came across this person's post I went to elementary school with, and he was into doing stocks and stuff. I don't know if y'all remember, this is around the time where, I don't know if y'all see like a lot of Forex stuff like really trending now. Before everybody was like on the wave of doing it now, Forex is when it's like dealing with cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. And I seen his post and I was like, "Hey, yo, what you doing? Like, is that legit? Like, you making like $5,000 within like what, an hour or so? You just let the charts and shit run?" And he like, "Yeah, I've been doing this for like a minute now, and this got something to do with if you watch the news and everything that we deal with on a day-to-day basis, you can make money." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" He was like, "Yeah, the charts move off what we do to the day-to-day living by working 9 to 5s and, buying stuff from stores. You just make money with crypto." That's short story. All right, so cool. So I get into it. I'm learning. And then this is when we first had, I ain't gonna cut, this was really really right after and during we was speaking about is a recession coming. And then what happened? People was going crazy trying to buy tissue and stuff like that.
That was 2020, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I would never forgive y'all for that.
Yeah. So so that was, first really big recession. Everybody never thought shit like that could happen. So mind you, that recession never really cleared up. That was just something that was preparing to happen, because everything, it's like it's you gotta have a balance when it comes to the universe. Everything just can't keep going up, 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 up. It has to come down. It has to crash. And you could kind of think of that as like a recession in a sense, right? So cool. So this is when I started to try to make a team and try to really educate people like what's really going on, because I don't know if y'all notice, everything's becoming more digital. You can't just continue to depend on what we say, the white man, to continue to give you your money. Like, they've already made all the money, which is why if I really think about it, like when you go to the 9 to 5, who's the boss? Who's the CEO? That's who's making all the money. Now I'm grateful for that I can have a job because most people can't even get a job. But for the rest of your life, do you really want to sit and work for the next person? Let that ponder on your head. So yeah, the recession, um, the way the media try to portray it is like way different. They'll try to sugarcoat this shit. They'll say like, "Oh well, these rates are going up," or so, okay, let's be more clear, or you know what I'm trying to say. Like, let's the COVID shit. All right, so it's like saying all the COVID rates and shit going up. We finna just shut down the world again because did that shit not happen? The pandemic, right? That's kind of like that kind of was like another recession if you really think about this shit. It was just more so it was the disease. Have y'all ever questioned, well, not a disease, a virus. Have y'all ever questioned why they never did that shit with the flu, swine flu, or chicken pox, all this other shit y'all not
Even
shutting out the world.
Ebola was literally killing you from the inside out. I'm talking about frying your internal organs
Yeah,
and coming and literally like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not crippling, like your body literally would turn into soup. And the way
ever.
that they made Ebola seem back in the day when that shit went viral, you would have thought that that would have been more serious than COVID.
Yep.
COVID is taking people out left and right.
Yeah,
And
still
y'all don't,
is.
and
Still
it
is.
still is. And they're not talking about it. Why? Because you got inflation, you got rent going up, rent increasing, you got people
Housing
losing
markets going up.
jobs. Yeah, like y'all, the media does a good job of throwing a whole bunch of shit at you to make you stressed out because the average person is working off of one stream of income.
Yep. And it's not enough money at all. Um, I know some of y'all probably thinking like, well, she said money's root to all evil, so why do people care about it? Because it's the way we have to live. So,
Makes the world
the
go round.
media will never tell y'all we're in a recession. They never will because that's how they make their money. Um, it's like a jungle gym watching them. Little do they know, literally.
Mm-hmm.
And the way the media portrays shit is always a deeper story. You have to read in between the lines. Like the whole school shooting stuff. I ain't gonna get too deep into it. Rest in peace to who did, lose their lives. But y'all gotta really pay attention to the story. How they said the boy came up to the school, and the amount of time they saying he did this in. Like people, you
And
just
how they
can't
was
keep taking what
handcuffing
they.
parents.
Yeah, like you just have to really listen to what the media says and just don't take it as what it is. Really think. It's just like in school, they used to have us critical thinking. You have to think. You have to use your brain, bro. You have to. You have to.
Because y'all be scared of the what ifs, but don't think about, well, what happens.
Yeah. Do it
Like,
really make sense?
let's stop putting fear into the what if because you know what's going to happen. It does every time. It does every time. It's no way that y'all thought that gas prices was going up, right? And inflation wasn't going to happen. And then also with the whole gas thing, I had to think about it. A lot of people are complaining about gas prices, right? And somebody said this one day, and ever since they said this, I can't get that out of my head. When was the last time you put gas in your tank and you actually smelled gasoline?
Shit. That's a good one.
And
That means
every
it's
like shit like that makes me think. I don't know if that's just because that's just me, that's just my nature. Because I'm a writer, I'm a natural born writer. So honestly, when you're a writer, you think, right? Because you have to think about what you want to put on paper. But think
yeah,
about that. When's the last time you filled your tank up and you smell gas?
never. Not since we've been low on fucking gas. Shit.
Literally, because somebody had put a video on TikTok and they were filling up their gas tank. The gas didn't even look like gas; it looked like water.
Damn.
It literally looked like water. Like they're literally putting whatever in y'all tanks and skyrocketing the price. They've already exposed that.
Damn, I
He's
need to do a video to that thing because
listen. They are not playing. And let's also talk about the rent skyrocketing, right? We already know that it's already hard to get an apartment nowadays, right? Because you literally had to make 3 times the rent. Isn't that crazy off rip already? Now they're increasing the rent $400, $700, $1,000. And everybody is panicking because now they're dipping into whatever funds that they had to keep up with this increase, or they're trying to get out of their lease to go somewhere else because they don't have the funds to keep up with their place, which is why it's so important to have multiple streams of income. You don't have to be a business owner to have multiple streams of income.
that is very true.
Because I feel like if you want to be financially free and you don't want to be a business owner, that's fine. But make sure you got multiple streams of income so you're comfortable enough so where stuff like this happens, it doesn't bother you. I'm not saying don't be concerned about it because it doesn't affect you, but it's affecting a lot of people and everybody's going crazy, mental health declining, going nuts because money, the root of all evil, is something that they don't have. So not everybody's scrounging to try to pick it up off the ground and get at it because it's like, well, I can't be homeless or I don't want to move back with my parents, which is understandable because not everybody has loving parents that take care.
That's why I can't even be mad at the niggas just scamming them. Like, I'm only saying that because scamming, yeah, you is taking niggas' money at the end of the day. But I feel like, shit, it ain't no other way we can really get it. They make it harder. The white people can always do the shit the quick, the easiest way. And the only reason why I'm a little against scamming, because I did the shit, so I can't just be proactive. Like, fuck scamming. No, I've done it, and I see how fast that money is. And it's just not worth long term. Like, my degrees in criminal justice, they take time building a case. So when they throw something you did in 2014, 2015, don't be fucking surprised. That's why I had to make sure I clear my shit up. Like, I just pray they don't even try to call me as a witness to anything because I'm going to play dumb as shit. Like, because I already paid my dues, you know what I'm saying? Like, the quick money that you was getting, I had to pay twice and 3 times as more. And that's just how the system is. They don't even give a fuck. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's shit crazy. So it's just like, I don't blame motherfuckers for scamming because, you know, I'd rather know later on it's gonna probably put me up. But in the time being, it's just like, damn, like, y'all create all this for the living essential that we need. Like, we have to have a roof over our head. We have to eat, in a sense, because I'm spiritual too. You're supposed to really let your body fast for 3 days. So it's like different. It's everybody don't have that mentality, or everybody's not like they don't have a strong mind. So it do kind of fuck you up, you know. And the white people fucked up because that's where the black on black crime come in. Like, that's where all this come in at. It's literally a cycle. It's a puzzle, and they figure this shit out, and that's how they really win it. So it's just crazy when it, just having a recession all in general. And then I'm not saying the people that's overseas perfect. They be tweaking too. You know what I'm saying? But they more, I ain't gonna cap. Asians just fucking smart. They way smarter than our culture. I love my culture hands down. We got some smart people too. But Asians, I don't, am I tripping though? Like, that's why they can make robots. What black person you really seeing making thousands and thousands of robots? Name them.
I seen a TikTok earlier and it said that white people are ahead because when they get money, they pass it down. But when you're black and you get money, you got to move up. And when I say that fucked my head up, because that is so fucking true. When have you known any black person to get some money and willingly pass that shit down? You be so fed up with the what ifs and everybody not believing in you. Yeah. everybody treating you a certain type of way and expecting you to live this lifestyle because that's how you were brought up. To where when you come into some money, not everybody got their handout still, or everybody expects you to take care of the family. White people, on the other hand, they pass that shit down for generations. I guarantee you, them motherfuckers probably got stocks in their dog's name. That's how willingly they pass their money down. We can literally do the same thing, but trauma is literally the root of our problem.
Did y'all hear what she just said? Say it one more time. You know I
Trauma
always have
is
to
the
tell
root of
you
our
the.
problem.
Yeah, it's definitely true. But, well, it really ain't no but. I ain't gonna try to justify it. But in a sense, like I said earlier, like, it's a cycle, it's a puzzle.
Yep.
Because I feel like when we're born to this world, we just not coming up with this shit. This shit's not brought to us. Think of everything, unless it happened to you, let some fucked up shit happen to you as a child. I'm not gonna take nobody's experience to it just because maybe that's why I'm a real, like, transparent person. Like, I just keep it 100. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't need to lie to you. What the fuck I'm gonna get from lying? Nothing. Nothing at all. So, yeah, I mean, this is what we call white America. We could talk about this all day long. And like I said, I hope y'all checked out that YouTuber I said, Black Balloon. Look, she's seen a couple videos before. He was hitting this shit on point. YouTube had deleted his channel and he had to start over. And his new channel is even demonetized. Spiritual Show is not lying when they be talking about this. Like, bitch, the shit that we seeing is not new. This shit been out. We just trying to help it, get the message pushed out a little bit more. That's why I really appreciate y'all. You still tuning in right now because I am talking to y'all. It's because you don't see me. I hope you really hearing like what we saying. Really take this all in. Really think about it. Give it some time. Let it soak on your brain. Like,
because think about it. I feel like a lot of people are having a hard time also talking about the recession because entrepreneurs are literally trying to tell them, like, hey, we're trying to help you. Like, they're extending their way. Their not their fame, but yeah, their fame and, fortune, and letting y'all know, like, hey, we in a recession. What are you going to do? And like I said, it's not the fact that everybody needs to be business owners, because being an entrepreneur is not for everybody. I'm here to tell y'all myself. I'm a 23-year-old serial entrepreneur. Y'all know that. Entrepreneurship is hard as fuck. Hard as fuck. The money is not going to come overnight if you don't know how to market and if you don't know who the hell you're talking to.
that shit crazy.
And I feel like everybody feels like they need to own businesses and stuff like that, but it's not even that. Let them help you if you were to where you need to go. Like, when you stop thinking for just 2 seconds, because you're right, it might not be something you want to do. We've all done things that we didn't want to do. You're probably working a job right now that you don't want to be at, that you can't stand.
Hell yeah, I can testify that shit, but I make love for it because I gotta go and be in that bitch every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I get it, but that don't mean we have to be content with this shit at all.
Yes, that's what it is. The contention of it all. Like, you don't have to be content working that job you hate, because 9 times out of 10, entrepreneurship could be for you. You could be the first person to make your own lane and your own realm of an item that we could really fucking need as Black people. And you could go crazy rich. For example, there's a famous Black entrepreneur that literally just came up not too long ago. I don't know if y'all have heard of him. His name is like Black Smoke or something like that. He sells tobacco-free hookah pens. You know how many bad bitches smoke hookah, including me?
Really?
And it has no tobacco in it. And y'all know shisha has hella fucking tobacco in it. Bruh, that man is a multi-millionaire off of selling a product like that. Like, when did you... Hookah pens? Hookah pens. Like, everybody's walking around with a Nick pen, and you could be walking around with a tobacco-free hookah pen. You won't get addicted to it. The shit probably tastes good as hell because it's hookah. Like, come on, if you love hookah, you won't like it in pen form. That's what I mean by, like, we're so innovative and so smart and creative, it's really time to show that side, because they think that we're dumb and that we're mental patients. Because, like Stunna said, this is the game that they're playing. We're the experiment. We're the mouse chasing the cheese. So it's like, if you don't want to do entrepreneurship and you don't like your job, what can you do to survive in this world? What money can you bring in to help you maintain the lifestyle that you want to live if entrepreneurship is not the route? And like I said, no, we're not here to tell you to be an entrepreneur. Yeah. But what else can you do to not only be okay?
God did not put us on this earth to do one thing when we're known from decades back from doing our own building stuff. I'm talking about early ages. If you was paying attention in social studies, like, we've been doing this. They know why we're so powerful. They don't want us to figure it out because they know people will pay for our services because we code at what we do. We code at what we do. You don't see a lot of white people doing hair.
Hell no. And the hair they do, who do they do? The white people. Like, it's scary out here, and I need everybody's mental thinking caps to be here. I need you to be in one piece. Ding. Like, don't fall apart because of inflation and gas prices. It's gonna be okay, I promise you. It is, but it's not. It is in the sense of you can get out of it and you're gonna survive it, but you have to be open, you have to be honest, and you have to come up with a plan. When you take money out of the equation and you let it come to you and you just naturally think of, how am I going to get this money? That mentality right there has saved you from the recession, and you haven't even made any money yet. Because you're not worried about the one thing that they're trying to make us go crazy over. You're worried, you're strategizing, you're thinking 10 steps ahead of them of how you're going to get it. So when you do get it, well, haha, the joke's on you.
X, this is true.
The joke is on you, bitch. I done made the bread. What is a recession to me? And I'm not saying that like you're saying, like, you know, you don't give a fuck, but yeah, like, so start strategizing and being honest with yourselves. What bad habits are you making with your money that you need to stop?
Yeah, it start with you. It definitely start with you. You definitely gotta go within. Because you can't expect good changes from you. That's why it's a balance. You can't get it from the universe. You can't be asking things and you're not trying to at least attempt to really like clean yourself up. Like, this ain't no play game. You do it sometime. No, you gotta really. This shit take years, and sometimes when you really master this shit, when something else happens, once you really built that powerful aura, bro, they gonna be mad as fuck. You keep snapping back. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm trying to tell you, the only way you're gonna survive this, is if you sacrifice. You're gonna have to sacrifice something. That trip to Miami, sacrifice it. That hookah that you get every time you go to the club, sacrifice it. Going out, sacrifice it. Gas is high anyway. So it shouldn't be that many people outside if everybody's complaining about how high gas prices. I
don't even think most of your supporters even really be on that party. It's probably the material shit probably buying too. You can't. They say
be outside.
They say the richest person don't. They be the richest person. You wouldn't even know they the richest person because it's not about how they dress.
Yep. A white millionaire said that because he was being interviewed and somebody had asked him, does he wear Louis Vuitton? And he was like, why do you think that because I'm rich, I would spend over $3,000 on a t-shirt?
Yeah, just a t-shirt. That's crazy as fuck.
And I was like, bro, I give it to them. They smart, but we're smarter. So let's show them that we smart as hell.
Yeah, it's very, very true.
Please keep your mental together during this time. Like, You need to be sun gazing as much as possible. You need to be meditating. You need to sage, get rid of all the bad energy. Now is not the time to have bad
Well,
energy around you.
wait, because I've been doing a little research. Like okay, now some of y'all, okay, we can't get them saging. Some of them ain't cold enough to even, because you gotta think about it. If you're not in a sense cleansed, and then you start saging, you just like it's still there in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because you
Oh
have to
yeah,
be
true.
conscious to really know you
Do your
can
research. Don't
change.
just
Yeah, don't play with that shit. Like be cool. I keep on my back.
yeah, like don't just do whatever you need to do. Seriously. Like I've been consistently working for the past 3 days. Not saying that I haven't been working, but I've been consistently in a routine. And with me having structure, like I feel like I could do anything. Like I literally work a shift. I worked the other day, I was packaging orders from 10:45 to 2. And then I was working after that from like 2 to 7. And I've literally been working till 7 o'clock for the past 2 days. And it don't even feel like it's work because I'm doing what I love. I'm strategizing, making, different incomes for myself. And I'm gonna keep it pushing because that's how you really have to be. Like when you worry about money all the time, you have that, what do we call that, broke mindset. And that's a horrible mindset to have. Being broke is literally a mindset.
Yup, this is facts.
Like being
Because
broke is
money is
literally a
also
mindset.
energy too. Why y'all think they be having like different oils, like money oils and good luck oils and different oils that can heal your body? And I have my own personal story too. And I don't know if some of y'all know, like I'm into herbs. Like I believe natural things can help me heal, and it's true. I'm seeing it. I'm a witness of it. It takes time because you really have to be dedicated to it. This is really a process to heal something in your body. I swear to God. Like your body heals naturally. That's why they always try to tell us, spiritual souls telling us to stay away from the hospitals and shit. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
they be on it, but they really like that. They don't give a fuck if it ain't they people. They don't give a fuck. And it's, I swear, that's another way they can tell us why they really preach for us to take care of your body. So yeah, I mean, look, just be smart in the recession, man. Like she not lying. Everything she's saying is perfect. You have to have all of that. You have to. It's not gonna work. It's not like a key to success. You just really have to put that time in, really lock in. Like, but you have to be right. So
Mm-hmm.
once, like I said earlier, you have to be right. Now, once y'all right, this is the next part. You gonna start seeing it happen. Once you right on with it with the universe, once y'all locked in for real, it's there. You gonna start seeing progress. You gonna start seeing just things just happening. Like when you lock in with something you love and you doing it, you gonna start seeing the numbers. You gonna start seeing the bad. It's going when it's up, it's up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wrap. Bye
Just
bye.
don't let the media get to you. Seriously, social media will really be the death of you.
Yeah. Shit, eat your.
So take those breaks. You are not obligated to be on social media scrolling. Find something better to do. Just start replacing your time, filling your soul, mind, and body with positive ass shit. It's a lot going on in this world that they keep throwing at us in the midst of the recession going on and them not announcing it. Why the fuck do you think Cardi B just said yesterday or 2 days ago? When do y'all think they're going to tell y'all that we're in a recession? Cardi B is rich
Right.
as fuck. She has no reason to give a fuck or worry about a recession. And yet she
Yeah.
took her platform to let y'all know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
And y'all notice how every time Cardi B speaks out, she goes on these long periods and breaks and shit. Okay, never mind. That's too deep for y'all. But yeah, protect yourself at all costs. Okay, don't let social media get to you. Social media is really a scam. Yes, there are people out here doing well, but a lot of them are fucked up in the head. So it's like it kind of balances out. But yeah, just I don't know. I feel like we said all that we could. This was really just to be informal and to just give y'all a little bit of tea to, prepare, because once again, they didn't say anything, or some of y'all might know, or some of y'all might not know, but pay attention. Don't look at the news outlets. Look at TikTok. TikTok is literally news on crack at a 24-hour speed. It's always something on your FYP that's going to educate you on something,
No, for
especially
real.
at nighttime. At nighttime, that should be crack. No, no cap. You be on your phone at 12 a.m., get off the phone at 6 in the morning because you've been on TikTok scrolling. So
Yeah.
pay attention.
This shit crazy, y'all. I really hope y'all please let us know, tag her if you watch this particular podcast. This was we really been putting in work in, because we did an extra podcast for y'all that y'all supposed to already heard before you clicked on this one. But if you didn't, it's okay. Thank you for tuning in, and yeah, just keep it together. Pray for
Please.
yourself, pray for everybody around you, because it's what they say the earth is already hell. You gonna see why in a different way. You gonna be like, damn, it is in a sense. So yeah, I love y'all. Thanks for supporting. Make sure you know
Y'all know I
y'all.
love y'all.
Yeah,
I love
y'all keep
y'all.
into the podcast.
And we
We
gonna
got
see
a lot
y'all.
for real. We got a lot we're gonna be talking about. Just a lot coming up. But yeah.